and welcome back to a Brit in the Philippines. I'm sorry it's took me so long to get to making another video, but my last GoPro decided to pack up, so I had to send it back to get another one, and it's only just come back quite recently. So I did a video just over a week ago, I think, of Matlock, Bath, where I am now, but because that's the reason I had to send it back, the video didn't video basically, so I've had to come back to do it all again. And it's a shame because it's not a very nice day today. It was beautiful, you know, sod's law, as it was other Sunday when I come down. Now I want to show you around here because this is where I'd come every Sunday on my motorbike, and this is one of the places I will miss apart from York, which is one of my most favourite places in all the world. But today it's quite overcast. It looks like the heavens is going to open up, and I can feel it starting to rain a bit. If it does start to rain, obviously we'll be cutting this video short, but the reason I used to come here is this is where all the bikes descend upon on a Sunday, but like I say, with the weather not being so good, there's not a load of people here, and I wouldn't imagine there's loads of bikes, but we'll see. Anyway, there looks to be quite a few anyway, but I'm not going to talk much because the people will obviously think I'm a bit weird. Yeah, I am a bit weird, but I don't want them to know anyway. But enjoy the video, and hopefully it'll come out alright, but time will tell. I mean, last week it was absolutely packed, but this week it's not. See how they're looking at me now. It's like, what's he on we? But yeah, there looks to be quite a few bikers here anyway. This is what I did. It was very sad, but I'd come here, park my bike up and start looking at the other bikes. But if you like bikes, this is the place to come on a Sunday, because there's absolutely loads of them here. Every bike you can think of. And of course, not forgetting my fish and chips, my favourite fish and chip shop here, where I used to have my Sunday dinner every Sunday. Obviously, as long as the weather was okay. If it looked like it was going to rain, I wouldn't come out on my bike, because I didn't want to kill myself, because it was quite a powerful bike. So you wouldn't be forgiven if you made any mistakes on it, put it that way. But as you can see, there's quite a few nice bikes here, and they're lined up all the way along Matlock, Bath. It's not just bikers that come here though. I mean, there's lots of families, etc. come here. I hope the video's a little bit more stable now, because I was having trouble keeping the camera steady. But it appears to be working okay. I hope it turns out alright for everybody. We're on the final countdown to when I leave the country, so I've got about 4 days left. It depends what happens really. I'm playing everything by ear. I mean, this is just crazy what I'm doing, but you know, if I don't do it, I'll never know, will I? So, but I love this place. I don't know, just have a look at the angle. Oh yeah, angle's alright. You can see how high up the houses go on the hills. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's quite cool. It's not cold, but it's cool today. And there's certainly not as many bikes as there was last Sunday, but there's still enough. Gives you an idea. Here you are, look. Few hairy bikers.
That ain't the bike I'm on about.
Now this here scooter's not my favourite two-wheeled vehicle. I've never seen the you know, why people are so obsessed with them, to be fair, but everybody to their own, eh?
Mr. Speed.
It's a shame, because places like this are going to be like ghost towns the next financial crash that's coming, which isn't going to be long when the dollar collapses. Everybody doesn't realise what's coming, but when it does come, people are going to lose all the life savings, the pensions, everything. There's some scary women bikers here, aren't they? Oh dear. Mini fish and chips, £4. I can get it cheaper than that. Always looking for a bargain, me. Modern day Del Boy. Smile, you're going to be on YouTube. Now here we're coming on my favourite fish and chip shop. You get fish, chips, peas for £3. And I tell you, it's supposed to be small, but you struggle to eat them. There you go. Very nice. If I wasn't having such a big Sunday dinner today, I'd have got some, but my sister is kindly making me a nice Sunday dinner. Now, I don't know why, or whether it was my other camera, but for some reason this only records for about 27 minutes before it cuts out, so might cut out on me. Right, I'm coming this way because I'm going to go walk along the river, come back on myself, go back to the car. Well, I'm pleased I've done this anyway, because it's something for me to look back on, if no else. Now, I know this video is not going to be very interesting to people that live in this country, but it wasn't made for you, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. It's made for people, I don't know, everywhere else. I know I've had a couple of chaps from America send me messages about this place and asking questions, so people are still quite interested. Now in about October, this place, they have like fireworks and floats, you know, processions, sorry, of you know, floats with lights on them and what have you. It's really lovely. But I mean, what, we're in April, we're nearly in May, aren't we? And the weather's still cold and miserable. So again, won't miss that. I will definitely not miss the weather. It looks like they've got some boats on the water. That's unusual. I can remember when I was a kid, I came here and there was a stall. I can't remember what you had to do, but I won a bottle of Parmaine, which is alcohol, obviously, to a lot who know what Parmaine is, and they give it to me, and I was only a kid. Instead of saying you'll have to go and get your parents, we can't give this alcohol to you, but give me this bottle of Parmaine. I didn't drink it, I did give it to my mum and dad, honest. But yeah, it is a lovely place to come and visit, definitely. Last Sunday you couldn't move around here. There was loads of people that were packed because it was so warm, sunny and warm. As you can see, other boats, if you want to go and have a row down the river. Go and have a look at this water fountain. And that over there, as you can see in the distance, is a bandstand. There's sometimes people playing music and what have you there. Wow, it's full of koi carp. Very nice. I just got to tell you this, when I came last Saturday, I was walking down here and there's a guy with a walking stick, and he was walking really fast, and he was coming towards me walking really fast, and as soon as he saw me with the camera, he slowed down and stopped, and then he started off again, and he was really walking like it like he was in some real pain. So my guess is he was drawing social and didn't want them to know he was alright, but that's just my theory for what it's worth. But I found it quite funny anyway. I will be able to edit these videos in a bit so they're not so long, but I'm starting to learn slowly but surely. I can actually put comments on my video, not verbal comments, written comments at the moment. I've found out how to do that, so it's only a matter of time before I can actually edit them. So we'll see how we go, but I have a friend in the Philippines that says he will help me edit and set my site up better, so you should be getting some decent videos, hopefully. I don't think I could count the amount of times I've been here. As a kid, we used to walk for miles and miles from where I lived, and we'd get here, we'd jump about and play all day, and then we didn't have the energy to walk back. Typical kids, eh? But yeah, happy days. And now I'm an old man and I can't walk anywhere, not any distance. No, I'm only joking. Isn't it lovely? The trees aren't yet full of leaves and stuff at the moment, so it's not a lot of cover. You can see all the new buds on the trees coming. And they always keep this place clean. It's always clean. You never see it littered, which is brilliant. You can get a little better look at the boats now, look, as we're approaching. If this goes into a second video, by the way, I'm not going to put it up, or at least I don't think I'll put it up, because the last bit where we are now is pretty boring. It's quite a bit of a walk. See how I always drop myself in it, say it's clean, and then we come across some litter. See if these smile at me as we're going by. Just look at me gone out. Hello, you alright? usually at night you find that all the trees here and what have you, they're all backlit. There's lights on them to light all this up, apart from the street lights, as you can see. There's normally lights in the greenery, so it all lights up at night. It looks really lovely. Here's the boats, look. I think that's brilliant, because for a few years there was no boats here. They closed it. They've obviously opened it up again. See, if you don't smile at them, they won't smile back. So I'll give these a smile. You alright? There you go. I've been on, well, not these boats, the new boats, but many years ago when I was a kid, that's all we did, was come down here to go on boats and mess about. Standing up and shaking the boat to frighten the girlfriend. It's just beautiful here, it's really nice. Can't wait to see what this video's like, because my camera should be quite steady now, because it really was quite frustrating, the other videos I've done, and the camera's bouncing up and down. It didn't matter how steady you try and be. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, if you've took video before, but it's very, very difficult to keep the camera from either vibrating or moving about. This should be quite stable, he says. Then he gets back and can't use it. But for anybody that's interested, I'm using a GoPro 4 Silver, and like I say, this is a replacement, so I'll be interested to see what it's like, if it's working okay, but it should do. Oh yeah, you alright? Look, it never ceases me to surprises me how people react. You know, they don't particularly want to look, but they do. See, didn't say anything, didn't get anything back. People don't believe you, you know. Think, oh, you must be miserable. No, that isn't the case. I can't wait to get over to Cambodia and the Philippines and do some videos over there, see what footage I can get, see how things turn out. Can't wait to show you where I'm living, because I've had the place painted since it was since I started renting it and cleaned up. So it's only going to be temporary. It's only a temporary stay till I find somewhere permanent. It's not like, you know, that's where I'm going to be, because I really want to be in Cebu or somewhere around Cebu. But the problem for me is going to be budget, because I'm going to be telling you guys how much I'm living on, what my daily costs are, and what my initial startup costs were, just to give you an idea basically, because I've seen a lot of videos and these people are coming over with quite a bit of money, and you know, you see comments like, well, how much is it actually costing you? And they're talking from, you know, like a Western budget, like the kind of money they feel comfortable living on, not what they actually could live on. Well, unfortunately I've got no choice, and I will have to live on a budget. I mean, I've got some setup money, which obviously you've got to have. You can't just land with a budget and then expect to set yourself up, but if I don't stick to the budget, obviously that money will run out. So I'm very conscious of you know, being quite mean and not spending where I don't necessarily have to spend. I'm going to be tighter than what I am here. No, I'm not tight, but yeah, I'm astute. Is that the right word? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And like I say, I'll be doing regular videos, keeping yous, all yous YouTube subscribers in touch with what's happening and where I am and where I'm going, and what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling. Have I done the right thing? Haven't I done the right thing? You know, whatever. We shall see. Isn't it just brilliant here? Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. So I'm nearly back to square one, so I'm going to end it here if it hasn't already cut out, and the next time will be in another few days when I'm at the airport. Okay, bye for now.
Please subscribe to Brit in the Philippines.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town,